For this recipe, you will need 1 cup of water, a half a cup of cocoa powder, 1 1/3 cups of flour, along with 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking soda and 2 pinches of salt, a half a cup of butter, 1 cup of sugar, 2 eggs, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Pour the boiling water into the cocoa powder and whip them together. And make sure you get rid of all the little lumps. You can set it aside now and let it cool, and we'll use it later. So next step, beat together the butter, which you need to melt partially in the microwave, and the sugar. And then add in already beaten the eggs and the vanilla. And mix it all together. Now we're going to sift in the dry ingredients. Add them slowly and mix well. As you see, I only added about 1/3 of the dry ingredients, and I'm going to alternately add the cocoa mixture, also only partially. And just do this a couple times until you've gotten rid of both of your mixtures. So my recipe yields enough for 2 6-inch round pans. So you want to butter them first and then pour half into each. So they go in the oven at about 375 Fahrenheit or 190 Celsius for about 25 minutes or until toothpick comes out clean. So that's it for the cake part. Now all we have to do is turn it into an Oreo. So for the cream cheese icing part, which is going to be in the middle of the cake, you're going to need 4 ounces of cream cheese, a half a stick of butter melted, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla, about half a box of powdered sugar, and 10 crushed Oreos. To crush them, you just put them in a bag and bang on them with your fist. So first thing to do is to blend together the butter and the cream cheese. With powdered sugar, little by little, but this time with a spoon. The amount of powdered sugar you put is really up to you. I told you about. But the thing is, you just need to make it the consistency you want it to be. So the more powdered sugar you add, the more thick your cream cheese will get. And if you get too thick, don't worry, you can just add some butter. You can quickly end off with a little more beating to get rid of any possible sugar lumps. Now you're going to pour in the Oreos, which you have to fold in gently. Alright, so take one of your cake layers and set them on the support you're planning on serving it on, because it's going to be slightly hard to move after. And now you can just cover it with some icing. So, get the amount of icing you want, and then take the second cake and just set it on top. I've melted some chocolate with some butter. It's dark chocolate. And I'm just going to spread it on top, and then I'm going to cover it with some baby Oreos. Baby Oreos. And that's how you make Oreo cake in Morgan's kitchen. Bon appétit!